Hello my friends and welcome to Adventures of Deanna. I am Deanna and this is my weekly weight loss report where I talk about my adventures in losing weight, listening to the podcast Losing 100 Pounds with Corinne Crabtree. So I'm going to link to that podcast down below. This past week has been absolutely insane, and I'm sure it's been insane for you. It has also been insane for me. It's just crazy. This is going to be my desk for the foreseeable future. That's my dog huffing and puffing in the background. This is going to be my desk for the foreseeable future. I am fortunate enough that I get to work from home. So very thankful that I get to keep my job. I'm not so sure about the working from home thing, and I think that a lot of people right now that are getting to work from home also have a lot of thoughts regarding working from home. Before I get ahead of myself, I'm going to talk more about that later on in this video. Before I get into that, I want to talk about my past week and give you my weight loss report. A difference a week makes. I said it last week in my video and I'm going to say it again this week because when I recorded my video on Monday, I don't even know where I was. A lot has happened. So it's a crazy turn of events. So my normal work from home day is Thursday. And last Thursday, I went into work because I felt like with everything that's happening in the country and globally, that I was going to be told that I was going to be working from home indefinitely. So I went into work because I wanted that interaction with people, you know, and to not be working from home. So I went to work. My boss thought I was crazy. She's like, what? And then the next day they told us, hey, by the way, you guys are going to be working from home. And that was on Friday. Saturday, going through life, doing my things, trying to listen to the podcast, and formulate my video, do my normal Saturday things, when I got the call that my brother had passed. So from there, my whole week went into a blur. So I was supposed to take off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for vacation for cats. Show you. It's hard to do these videos. I'm telling you, it's so hard. I got the dog, got these cats that are fighting. Okay, so where was I? I was supposed to take off vacation Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That turned into bereavement leave. Monday I took a vacation day. I had a very emotional day Monday, but I owed you guys a video and I did manage to record that and post that. So my week has not been a standard week. It wasn't going to be a standard week. And then with coronavirus and with my brother, things got really, really crazy. But this is not an excuse or justification for anything. It's just me telling you what's been going on in my life. Kind of just so you know where I'm at. But talk about my weight loss. So you guys have seen my fancy calendar where I record my weight. So last week I weighed in at 238.4 and this week I weighed in at 239.6. So that was a gain of a pound, 1.2 pounds. So the day before Friday, on Thursday, I actually, which was the day of my brother's wake, I was 238.2. And now today I weighed in at 237. So there was a lot of stress involved this past week, which I think resulted in the weight on the scale. So on Sunday we went to the funeral home to make arrangements and planning a traditional, you know, funeral and everything, wake, and put out the announcement to have everybody come to the funeral home between the hours of 4 and 8 on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? No, Wednesday. Wednesday I got in a chat with a few of his friends. They were concerned. We're starting to get, everybody's working from home. Everybody's doing all these restrictions. We're doing the social distancing. It's all crazy. The funeral home has not had any restrictions yet. They are still at 50 persons or less at this point in time, so we're continuing on as is. So as the days tick on, then the social distancing is no more groups of 10, more than 10 were allowed. So that was putting a damper on things, but it didn't affect the funeral home yet. So we were going to go through with having the funeral, and then the morning of the funeral, on Thursday morning, the funeral home called and said that they had been instructed that they cannot have more than 10. So everything had to change. We knew that some people were flying in from out of town to come, so we had the wake at my mom's house. So just all in all, super stressful. I only worked one day. I only worked on Tuesday, worked from home that day. The rest of the days I took off to take care of funeral arrangements, clean my brother's apartment out, get all his belongings, all kinds of things, put together memory boards, slideshows, whatever. Very busy week. So a gain of 1.2 pounds that instantly like fell off, like after all the stress was more or less, you know, gone, is like freaking crazy amazing. But what I did was I stuck to my plan. I kept writing my plans out. I did my daily journaling. I focused on my hunger scale and eating when I was hungry, and stopping when I was satisfied. And I constantly was checking in with myself. Are you actually hungry? And I managed to get in my water, try to do some physical activity for me. So I tried to maintain normalcy of life. And I think that that has been so helpful to me, is to try to maintain some normalcy and stick to my routines. Thank you all for any well wishes that you put below. This wasn't meant to gain your sympathy or anything. It was just telling you what's going on in my life, because everything that happens in your life affects your weight loss. It's part of the deal, especially whenever we're touching my face, sorry. When we're going through such an emotional time, we're trying to learn how to not eat our emotions. Before all of this craziness came up, there was an experience that I had that I kind of wanted to share with you guys. And it's going to take you through the think, feel, act cycle and the model, as they call it. I want you to know that this is something that I learned from losing 100 pounds with Corinne Crabtree and the No BS weight loss course that she teaches. I am not a coach. I am not a certified coach. I am not a life coach. I am just a person who is trying to lose over 100 pounds, listening to this podcast, Losing 100 Pounds with Corinne Crabtree. I am not sponsored by her, and I am not giving out any information that is in her paid class that she doesn't give out for free on her podcast. I'm just kind of repeating it. But if you want to really know this stuff, you might want to check out the podcast that I've mentioned 1,000 times, and also maybe even the Life Coach School with Brooke Castillo. She is the one, I believe. This might be misinformation, I don't know. I'm just a person on YouTube. I'm not a professional. I'm just spilling information. Anyway, the model, Brooke Castillo, I believe that she is the one that came up with it. But what it is there's a circumstance that you have a thought about. That thought creates a feeling. That feeling makes you act in a way, and then you're going to get a result from that action. So just want to bring you through, and I might even put this up on the screen somewhere, probably over here. That's where I like to put things. Just my thoughts on this. So, and a scenario that I went through just recently before all this craziness hit. So me and my husband, we have the wonderful opportunity that we work pretty much across the street from each other. So we get to go to lunch every day together. We always go out to eat. That is what we do. And so on this particular day, normally we don't have a plan. We make it at lunch. So on this particular day, I get in the car and my husband says, "Yum." Do you guys know what that is? Yum. It's Red Robin. Yum. Okay, so I'm being a dork. So anyway, I had a thought about that circumstance that he said yum, and I thought Red Robin, excellent. I love Red Robin. They have delicious burgers. So I had a feeling, and I have a feelings wheel. You can get this from the PMP Groupies group on Facebook. It's in the attachments, but I have this feeling wheel that I can look at, and it has all the feelings you could possibly feel. Anyway, so my feeling whenever he said that was joyful, because I love Red Robin. I love their burgers and I love their fries. So I was pretty joyful about the Red Robin. So what was my action? My action was, I'm going to go to Red Robin. Of course I'm going to go to Red Robin. So then the result is I'm at Red Robin. So these thoughts and feelings and actions, they all happen pretty quickly. So I'm at Red Robin. So here I am. That's my circumstance. I'm at Red Robin. And I planned a chicken salad. So normally anywhere we can go, I can get a chicken salad. That's, you know, pretty standard at any restaurant, any place you go, you can get a chicken salad. Well, I'm at Red Robin and I'm thinking, but I'm at Red Robin. How can I eat a chicken salad when I'm at Red Robin? They have burgers and fries. Like, totally awesome. So I'm feeling pressured. I'm feeling very, very pressured at this moment in time. And I want to, you know, have that burger. So I'm debating. My action is I am debating. Do I want that burger with a salad? Because I guess I've kind of decided. You see how fast that went? That feeling made me feel pressure to get a burger. Now my action is I'm debating a burger with a salad. And the result is I have another thought. I have a thought about getting that burger with a salad. So it just continues on. And my brain is pressuring me to have a burger. And I'm thinking, I can't have a burger without fries. There's just no way that I can have a burger without fries. I'm feeling, going back to my feelings wheel, I'm feeling deprived. That's how I'm feeling, because I want the burger and I want the fries. And how dare my diet tell me I have to have a chicken salad whenever I'm at Red Robin? I want a burger and fries, you know. And this is where my toddler brain kicks in, and it's just having a fit. It's sitting there in the grocery, you know, just laying down on the ground, kicking and screaming, I want a burger with fries. And of course, you know, I'm feeling deprived. My action is I order the burger with fries, and my result is that I eat that burger with fries because I let my toddler brain in. I let that little crybaby have its way instead of just sticking to what I had planned earlier in the day, which is to have a chicken salad. So we need to make our plans, and we need to stick to our plans, and it's harder than it seems sometimes. It's not always easy to stick to our plans. That is something that I'm learning to do. I'm learning to stick to my plans. I was editing and I realized that my camera had totally just cut out on me. So what I'm trying to say here is that whenever the circumstance comes out that I'm going to Red Robin, that's okay. I just need to have a thought about how I want to stick to my plan, how my plan is important to me, instead of thinking, you know, and letting it override and say, yum. I need to have a thought that, okay, I'm at Red Robin, but I'm sticking with my plan. I can still get a chicken salad. Circumstances, I'm at Red Robin. The thought is I'm sticking with my plan. I have my chicken salad. My feeling is empowered. My result is I order the chicken salad, and my action is I order the chicken salad, and my result is I eat the chicken salad. So that is how I need to reprogram my brain and do some Jedi mind tricks. Going back to my example about the think, feel, act cycle, I also had some thoughts about working from home. And so, like a lot of people, I have to work at home. A couple of weeks ago, I had a really bad day working from home, and I had a lot of snacks. And so my thought is that I snack more when I work from home, and that had me feeling a little bit anxious about working from home. So I think that my action, if I was to think about that, would be that I convince myself that I need more snacks, and the result is that I eat more snacks. So I've been really trying to think about that and how I want to think about working from home. And whenever I think about that, you know, my circumstances is that I have to work from home. What I'm trying to do is say what a great learning opportunity. So whenever we're working from home, the reasons why I'm wanting to go for a snack, it's not because I'm hungry. I typically don't snack whenever I'm at work. I'm not hungry. I don't get hungry in the middle of the day whenever I'm at work. So why is it that I'm looking for a snack? Well, you know, is it because I'm buffering? Is it because I need human interaction? Is it because I need to get up and stretch my legs? Is it because of some other reason? So my thought that I'm going to have about working from home is this is a wonderful learning opportunity to figure out how I can work from home without unnecessary snacking. So that makes me feel a little bit more empowered whenever I do that, whenever I think that way, whenever I think about how I can learn about myself, how I can learn about how to make weight loss easy for me. Because the less that I'm not eating whenever I'm not hungry, the easier weight loss is. And then that has me questioning my thoughts. That action that I'm going to have is I question my thoughts during the day. Whenever I think, oh, I think I need a snack, well, I can ask myself, am I hungry? And then I can ask myself, well, what is it that you really need? What is it that you need at this moment instead of a snack? So I need to take that pause, count down in my head, you know, wait a minute, say, what is it that you actually need at this moment? Because it's not actually a snack. And I think that we have that with our kids too. Our kids are, you know, I don't have kids actually, but the kids are running around, they're bored, so they want to have a snack. Well, are they actually hungry? You know, so what is it that they actually need? So anyway, the result here is that I'm going to get to learn about my actions, learn about my thoughts, learn about what it is that I'm trying to avoid doing. Is it because I'm a procrastinacker, which is one of my favorite words? Procrastinacker. I like to go and grab a snack whenever there's a job or a task that I don't necessarily want to do. So a lot of interesting things for to think about, but this is the think, feel, act cycle. There's a circumstance that creates a thought. That thought creates a feeling. That feeling creates an action, and that action is going to give you a result. So the thing is that we unintentionally have these thoughts, and we can make those thoughts intentional. We can change the way that we feel. We can change the way that we think about a certain circumstance. So that's something I'm trying to learn how to do. And I call it my Jedi mind tricks that I'm learning for myself. Wow, I'm a Jedi. I'm becoming a Jedi. I'm not a Jedi yet. This is something that I'm learning. It's something that I'm trying to work through, but I'm pretty excited about the possibilities of the things that I can learn. I'm pretty excited about having this opportunity to be able to really focus in, to hone in on some of these skills and to take these breaks. So that's something that I'm going to get to report back to you in a week. But truth be told, I have been a little bit overwhelmed this past week, so I am not caught up on my podcasts. But this is something that I've been stewing about, so I wanted to report that to you while it was on my mind. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here and you enjoyed this content, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Turn the notification bell on so that you know when I post. Please leave a comments below. Do you use the Think, Feel, Act cycle? Is that something that you're aware of? Do you have a feelings wheel so you can get in touch with your feelings? You can Google feelings wheel. It'll come up. Trust me. There are a million people out there that are graduates from the Life Coach School that are teaching the Think, Feel, Act cycle. If you look for it, you can find them. But it's pretty amazing that we can become Jedis. All right. Okay. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great time.